Welcome back to Morning Joe. Beautiful live picture at 8:25 in the morning of New York City. New York once again now delaying its plan to resume in-person classes in its public schools. Mayor Bill de Blasio says he made the last-minute decision after meeting with union leaders who've been warning that schools are not yet ready to open. And the mayor of New York City, Bill de Blasio, joins us now. Mayor de Blasio, good to have you with us this morning. I'm sure you've heard from outraged parents. They've moved from frustration to outrage about this. So explain the decision, why the 11th hour change?
Yeah, Willie, look, let's put this in perspective. We are opening the largest school system in the nation, and we are opening. In fact, on Monday, we're going to start with our early childhood education kids, our special education kids. Next week, there's going to be almost 90,000 kids in New York City classrooms. The following week, hundreds of thousands more. We're going to be over 500,000 kids in classrooms in the next few weeks. So look, I was a public school parent here in New York City. I understand it's frustrating that we need to get it right, and it's going to be hard to do in the middle of this pandemic. But we're getting there, and we are going to have our schools open for our parents and our kids. And that's really what I think matters here.
Mr. Mayor, you've cited safety concerns, ventilation in some of these older school buildings, a teacher shortage as well. These are all problems you knew were coming. So it's fair to ask, what were you guys doing all summer? Why did all of this just dawn on you now?
Well, it didn't, Willie. Look, all summer long we've been preparing. In fact, ventilation is an example where so much work was done over the summer to improve the ventilation in classrooms. We set literally a global gold standard for what it would take to bring back schools. And I want you to understand this. No school system in the world that I know of has layered all these pieces on top of each other. Every adult and student has to be wearing a mask at all times. Social distancing. You're talking about a New York City public school classroom that's going to have 10 kids in it. You're talking about constant cleaning. The things we're doing here are literally taking the best examples from around the world and combining them to one health and safety plan. It takes a lot of work. The staffing is something we realized we had to add more. And it's going to happen, and schools are opening in New York City, and it's going to be a big part of how New York City comes back. Because, Willie, you see it. There's more and more people coming back to work. There's more and more people on the streets and on the subways. Things are happening in this city, and we're going to be the largest school system by far in America that actually opens up schools, and kids need it. Here's the thing, Willie. You could do remote education. It's easier. It's by far less helpful to our kids and our families if kids can't be in school, can't be with a teacher helping them, can't get the support they deserve, can't see their friends, can't learn the most effective way. It sets them back, and we're not going to let that happen.
So if you're talking about retrofitting schools and fixing ventilation systems and hiring perhaps thousands of teachers and training them to get this program up and running, how are you going to do that in the next 8, 10, 12 days? As you say, the plan goes out as far as October 1st. That's only a week and a half away. How do you solve these massive problems in that amount of time? Aren't you going to have to keep kicking this can down the road?
No, I'll tell you, Willie, the teachers that we need to bring in, several thousand of them already work for our school system. They're being reassigned to schools right now. We have thousands of substitute teachers who have worked in our school system. They're signed up, they're ready, they're certified. We have education students who are planning to be teachers, who want to start doing this work. We're going to be bringing them in. We have adjunct professors from our city university system who are idled right now. We're going to be bringing them in. There's an amazing pool of talent that wants to teach our kids and doesn't want to give up on them. And I want to remind you, when you only have remote learning, it exacerbates the disparities in our society. It means kids that are having a tougher time, kids that have more trouble learning, don't have that adult support from a proven educator. It actually takes the problems in our society and makes them worse. We're not going to let it happen. So, yeah, it's taking some extra work to get it done, but the talent is there, and we are opening our schools.
And parents agree with you about remote learning. It's brutal. It's hard on families. It's hard on kids. But that's the point. They want to know, you're just now talking about hiring education students and bringing in new teachers. Why weren't you thinking about that in March, April, May, June, and all summer?
Willie, clearly those things were being worked on all summer. As I said, a lot of talent has been brought in. This is a very complex equation because we're asking principals and educators to figure out how to do in-person, how to support kids who are part-time in person, part-time at home, how to support kids who are only at home. It's never been done before. It's unprecedented. And look, as with every huge endeavor, as we've been doing it, we've been finding some things that needed more work. But we're going to do it, and we're going to do it with health and safety first. I think this is a crucial point. We're going to make sure these pieces are in place. And if it takes a few more days to make sure that all of the bases are covered, then it's worth it, because once we're up and running, well over 500,000 kids going to school, nothing like that happening in America. Yesterday morning, Willie, when I looked at the level of positivity in this city, meaning the infection level for the coronavirus, 0.63% yesterday morning, 0.63%. The reason we're even having this discussion is because the people of New York City have fought back this disease heroically. So we could be one of the only places to open up our school system on a massive level. And by opening our school system, it's going to be part of the bigger rebirth of New York City. So, yeah, there's been some things we have to fix, no question. And I'm responsible for all of it, and I take that responsibility. But we are going to get there, and it's going to be a crucial piece of why New York comes back strong.
So it's the uncertainty, as you know, that has parents outraged. A single parent or two parents who've been trying to figure out childcare or how to maybe have somebody cover their shift at work so that they can be home with their child who's not in school right now. Can you say with certainty now that these dates that you've laid out will hold for them so that they can start planning their lives?
Yeah, again, I was a public school parent. I remember when there was a snow day or any other disruption, it's very tough on parents to make new plans. So I feel a lot of empathy. But I also know, and I've heard it from so many parents, Willie, that they want us to have the kids back in school. If we wanted to take the easy way and cheat our kids, we could have gone all remote a long time ago. We're taking the harder path, but it's the right path. So I do feel for parents who are having to make new plans for the next few days. But then we're up and running. Then they have their kids in school a lot of the time. And that's what they've been asking for. Vast majority from day one. We've been surveying them nonstop. Vast majority from day one said, we want to see schools open again. And that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. So, again, for those parents who are watching, you'll guarantee that by October 1st, all the public school students who want to be in school will be in school.
Willie, I need the healthcare situation to cooperate always. But I want to tell you, I think based on everything I'm seeing, based on how well New Yorkers have worn those masks and done the social distancing and fought back the disease really in a heroic way, I feel very confident about that date.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.